There's some people that when they see your jewelry, they'll know that it's fake or it's real. Like, as long as I like the ring and I'm happy, that's all that matters. If I'm happy with my ring, no come and put sand inside my gari. If the ring is plastic, it's okay. I'm not complaining. Everybody's trying to impress the other person. Everybody's trying to pepper somebody. Social media will embarrass you. Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor. If this is the first time here, you're definitely on the right channel. Please consider clicking the subscribe button so you can join the fam. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming here when I post new videos. So today's video is a reaction video slash rant video slash you guys, I'm just here to share my thoughts on a post that I saw, and I really want to know what you guys have to say about this. As usual, like, you know how we do it here, like I always want to know what you guys have to say about this. First of all, like, I've been seeing posts like this, but this particular one hit differently, okay? And it went viral, and I don't know, like, what even gingered me was I watched another YouTuber, react to the post. Darlyn, she's another YouTuber. Please check her out. She makes a lot of nice videos, and she's also an event planner. So, if you have events you want to plan in Nigeria, she's definitely your plug. So, yeah, like, I watched her video and I had a lot of thoughts, and I felt like the comment section was not enough for me to say what I really had to say about the whole topic. Because, you guys, like, when I saw the post, I'm like, okay. And then as I made her video, I'm like, that's the ginger I needed. So this lady cut off her engagement because the ring that her bae proposed to her with cost 10,000 naira. You guys, first of all, like, what do you have to say about this? Like, would you cut off your engagement because of the 10,000 naira ring? Or like, what do you think? Like, I want to know, like, how do people come up with these thoughts or like reasonings or like I just cannot understand. Like, okay, I have a problem like with the fact that she called off the engagement. Like, hello auntie, shebi you will collect the ring first and then you will not call the uncle. Hello uncle, please please, we need to change this ring cost kolewek. Like, I don't get, I feel like that's what any normal human being would do. Like, I don't know, I would collect the ring and then I would later call you and tell you that bros kolewek, because I don't know, but everybody has been shouting men are scum, women are scum. Then now see somebody that actually wants to marry you. I really want to be angry. These days that good men and good women are scarce again. Then you now want to throw away the uncle that you already have. Maybe auntie, have sense now, have sense. Collect the ring first, then you push to discuss, man to woman, discuss. Tell him you don't like the ring, and then people can figure it out. If she really cut off the engagement because of the price of the ring, like, that's the only problem. I feel like our village people are really doing her. They finally come for her. Because why? The line is long. The line for husband is long, auntie. Everybody is looking for a good husband. And then now you found the husband, but then you call off the engagement because of the price of the ring. Auntie. At the end of the day, I feel like we all need to be realistic with ourselves. We all need to have realistic expectations. I think that's what it is. Why are you making a big deal out of a 10,000 naira ring? Like, that ring looked okay to me. Like, if you didn't tell me the ring cost 10,000 naira, I wouldn't know. I feel like it's really whatever you want. Like, I guess that you can look at it from certain angles. Like, okay, maybe this person is just being extra cheap and they don't want to spend money, all of that. Like, when you think about it from that perspective, I'm like, okay, but I don't feel like I would have known if you didn't tell me that that was the price of the ring. And like, from Asi's video, she mentioned like she knows people that sell rings for like 10k, 15k, and like the sets are really beautiful. And I feel like for me, as long as that ring is looking fine, like it's looking pretty, like I'm good. Like, ring is not my priority. Like, I don't know, like, what's the big deal? It looks pretty, move. You don't need to be explaining anything to anybody. You don't need to be trying to, like, I don't know. I don't understand. Again, see, these days everybody shouting feminism, feminism, feminism. If you're a feminist, why can't you buy your ring yourself? What a man can do, a woman can do, right? That's what feminism is about, equality. So if the husband can buy the ring, you can buy your ring too, okay? If you didn't like the ring, go and buy your ring. Like, nobody's going to kill you. Nobody needs to know who bought the ring. I don't know, like, is it that everything we do these days is all about social media? You guys, social media will embarrass you. I always say it. Everything is packaging. Everybody's trying to impress the other person. Everybody's trying to pepper somebody. Why? Like, there's no need. Like, there's really no need for that. Why are you trying to pepper? Is it the person that is jobless or the person that does not even know? Like, I don't know. Because me, if it's only me, I can never know that that ring costs 10,000 naira. I don't know, because I'm not big on jewelry. Like, I know that there's some people that, yeah, they really, really like jewelry. They know the real, they know, like, they just need to look and then they know, like, yeah, it's people like that. But please, I'm not like that. I don't care. Like, see, I don't really want to be having high blood pressure because of ring. And honestly speaking, it's nice if you spend some money on the ring, but if you, between you and this your bae, you people know that that's what uncle can afford, I don't see why you should make a big deal about it. As the good wife that you are, or the good wife to be that you are, maybe you add money, then you people now say, okay, let's go and find, the ring of your dreams, because you're the only person that knows how much that ring costs. Yes, maybe you and your babe, but except to tell people, no one really cares. And these days too, like, with how everybody's trying to pepper somebody, or how everybody's trying to impress people, like, I don't just believe every single thing I see online. Like, if your ring costs 1 million naira, good for you. Like I don't care. And at the end of the day, you might even be lying. You go and post that your ring costs 1 million. People that are carrying golds and carrying things that are very expensive don't used to use speaker to announce, so the thing will announce itself. So why do you need to kill yourself because of ring? Like, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, nobody knows, nobody cares, and I feel like that's just what it is. Like, do you don't have to pepper anybody. Like, I'm really trying to understand the reason why this lady will call off the engagement. Like, personally, if it's just the ring and it's just the price, and I saw the picture, like, I didn't even think the ring looked bad. Like, it didn't look bad. I get that some people feel like, oh, if you spend money on something like a ring or something, then it feels like, oh, you really value me. I don't know, please give me the money. The fact that they proposed to you with that ring, it doesn't mean that's the ring you have to use for your, like, wedding ceremony. Both of you can, look for proper, wedding rings or wedding bands when you're ready to get married. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't know, I really want to know what you guys have to say about this. Another angle to it is that if you're one of those people that really, really, care about jewelry and, all of that, then getting a cheap ring is not much of a bad idea, because you can easily change your style. Like, if today is this style, you can get, the cushion, you can get the oval, you can get the pear shape. Like, you can change it. Like, I don't know, because if you're gonna buy a 1 million naira ring, how often do you think you can change the ring, right? But if you want variety, then it might not be a bad idea to go cheap. Like, see, if you can afford the 1 million naira ring, I don't think it's much of a big deal. Like, go for it. But if you and your babe know that you guys are gonna be broke, hello, have sense. It's like, as you said, when you're planning a wedding, there are a lot of expenses, and ring is important, but it's not really important. Like, she'll get she'll get. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't care about jewelry that much. Maybe that's why I feel this way, but I really don't think it's that deep. I don't think she had to cut off that engagement because it was not necessary. Like, the other problem I have is that most of these ladies that are having all these wonderful expectations are jobless. They don't have a job, they don't, like, nothing, but they're just pressuring these young men for no reason. Like, unnecessary. Do what you can afford. Like, that's what it is. Do what you can afford. Like, the economy is already hard. People are looking for jobs. People are looking for how to, like, survive. And then someone is taking a whole 10,000 naira to come and buy you a ring, and then you're calling off the engagement because you feel like the ring was cheap. Yes, the ring might be cheap, but I don't know, is that really your priority? Is that really your focus? Like, have you guys talked about your future? What are your plans for your life? Do you guys know when you want to get married? Are you guys thinking about, like, your wedding planning? Are you guys thinking about life after that wedding? Because those are important conversations you guys need to have. Are you guys having hard conversations? Because you cannot be focusing on a 10,000 naira ring when you guys don't even know what your future is going to be like. You don't even have money to put towards the wedding. You don't even have money towards your marriage. Like, you guys don't have house. Like, I don't understand. Like, please, why is that the priority? Are you asking for the ring because you're looking for something that you can sell, or something that has a good resale value? Like, is that what you're going for? I was watching 90 Day Fiancé. I enjoy that show. I don't know, like, I don't know if any other person watches it, but yeah, I enjoy it. Please don't come for me. But like, there was this episode of Natalie and Mike, and Mike canceled their wedding the morning of the wedding. I thought that was really mean, like, really painful. But that's not what we're talking about. But Mike asked Natalie for the ring. Like, he asked for the ring back, and I'm like, hello uncle, you're the one that broke up with her, you're the one that canceled the wedding. Day in your lane. But Natalie was like, she's not giving him back the ring, that she's going to keep it to remember all the hurt and pain he caused her. Like, what? Like, what? So I'm like, okay, like, auntie, is that the reason why? Or do you want to sell the ring? Is that what this is? Like, maybe you feel if you sell that ring you can make some money, and then is that the reason? Like, we wouldn't judge you if that's the reason, and we'll understand, because I don't know, you're not the one that canceled the wedding, so yeah. But if your problem is you want to sell that ring, if anything, you know, goes wrong, like, I don't know, are you really in that relationship for the right reasons? Like, I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Because I feel like that's just fishy. Like, why is that your concern? I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone, that relationship should, you know, have a bearing or direction. Like, maybe like you guys, okay, we're gonna see how things go, but marriage is the end goal. I feel like that's what it should be. So if you're thinking about it from how much you can make, then I feel like you're in that relationship for the wrong reasons. And yeah, because if that's the reason, you're in it for something totally different, and I don't think that makes sense. Like, yeah, no, don't do that. Depending on where you guys are financially, I feel like it might be wise to spend less on a ring and then focus on other things you guys have to do. Like, focus on your wedding planning, because you guys, to plan a wedding is not cheap. Like, it's not beans. You have to be ready financially, socially, emotionally, everything. But like, for reals though, like, planning a wedding is not easy, and it's going to need a lot of, you know, resources. And I've talked about how much is okay to spend on a wedding, so please check that video out if you haven't done so already. But like, honestly, I don't think it's that deep if you guys genuinely care about each other, and then you guys are thinking about your life. Because I don't even think you should be spending so much time and energy on the price of a ring. Like, see, you guys, the cost of a wedding ceremony is already expensive, and then a wedding is just for a few hours. Like, yes, even if you can go on for like 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, like, it's still for a few hours. Life after the wedding ceremony is the main deal, okay? And that is what you need to focus on. You guys haven't thought about, okay, wait, you guys haven't thought about where you're going to be living. Like, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't feel like you should be wasting your energy, strength, time on that. Like, it's not a big deal. If really this guy cannot afford it, you can help, you can contribute, you can drop some money if you really want a certain kind of ring. But then again, don't go and be having big eye. Like, don't go and be looking at what you cannot afford. Like, me, I don't like stress, so I'm not gonna go and be following, you know, very expensive stores, and then I'll not be having high blood pressure because of what? Jewelry, because of ring. Why? Like, I'm the only person that knows how much my ring will cost, or how much my ring costs. Maybe me and my husband, right? And, you know, whoever I tell. But then again, nobody really cares, and that's just the fact. Nobody cares. Like, hello, give yourself brain. Or you're not gonna be following all those expensive stores, and then when the ring doesn't meet the standard, you're like, okay, this guy doesn't love me. Like, no, it's not necessary. Do you, okay? Between you and your babe, like, you know that this guy cannot afford more than this. Why are you stressing him? Why do you need to like loud this to the whole world? Like, unnecessary. Like, I feel like people have unrealistic expectations these days, and yeah, it's good to have expectations. It's good to like good things. Like, who doesn't like good things? Okay, I like good things, okay, but good things cost money. They do. So if you can't afford, you know, something to a certain, you know, extent or standard, to what you can afford. See, I don't like stress in this life, oh, and I cannot allow someone to go and be peppering me for no reason. I've heard people say, oh, you need to invest in your ring because what you wear forever, because you know that thing's very tiny. In as much as you want to buy quality, you want something that would last, buy according to your pockets, buy according to what you can afford, because nobody cares. That's just it. So please, borrow yourself sense if you don't have sense. I beg. I'll not be pressuring young men for no reason. See, pity the boys. This uncle is trying to take care of himself. He's trying to have a life. He's trying to, you know, have a better future. And he's also taking care of you. They now want to give the uncle extra stress. Unnecessary. Please, if the price of the ring is your problem, collect the ring first, and then you should figure out how you get another ring. And if both of you cannot afford the ring, please don't kill anybody. Go and look for fine ring that is cheap. Anything you want is gonna be available, and that's just the fact. I felt really bad when I saw that post, because like, with everything going on, is that really your problem? Like, I don't understand. Like, is that really your problem? I feel like for me, the only problem I would have is if I don't like the ring, or if it's not my style. I feel like that's what it is. And I also don't think it's much of a big deal, because if you propose to me with a ring I don't like if I feel like it's not my style, I would accept the proposal, and then I would go back and tell you later that, okay, thank you, Abi. I don't know. I meant to say thank you, but I will now go back and tell you that, okay, uncle, this is not my style. This is what I want. And if it's something that we can afford, fine. If we can't afford it, sorry, I have to deal with that ring, because that's just how I am. I'm not going to stress myself. Or you look for a cheaper ring that looks as fine as what you want. It's no more than, okay, the ring is cheap, let's go and buy another one. I feel like that would have solved the problem. Collect the ring and then go and change it later. Nobody said this is the ring you must wear for the rest of your life. And again, people upgrade their wedding rings, their wedding bands and all of that. So focus on what you have in front of you. Like, focus on, getting money for your wedding, or focus on your life after that wedding, and how you guys are going to survive. If you want a certain standard or a certain kind of ring, and then your babe can't really afford it, go and buy it. Abi, give him money, or give him the money, tell him to go and buy the ring. It's not hard. You give him, what's the worst case scenario? You buy the ring and tell him to propose to you again. Hello, it's not deep. It's not deep like that. This life is not very deep. It's not deep. Don't come and stress yourself because of what's ring. Auntie, it's paining me on your behalf because you threw away a good husband because of price of ring, because of 10,000 naira. 10,000. It's not necessary. That's just it. Like, you need to be calming down. You need to be calming down, because things are not that easy. And husbands are scarce. Good men are scarce. Good women are scarce. So if you see a good man or a good wife, catch them. Catch them and hold them well. Collect the ring first. Now then people should now go and discuss. I feel like that would have solved everything. I don't think it's that deep. Like, it's not that deep. Like, yeah, my own opinion. Again, I was just thinking, like, okay, maybe she broke up with him because she already wanted to, but just didn't have a reason. So she just, jumped on this as her excuse to, cut off the relationship. If that is the case, then okay, like, yeah, you didn't really want to be in that relationship. But if you really like this guy and you feel like you guys had a future together and all of that, and then you're breaking up just because of a 10,000 naira ring, I feel like you didn't have sense. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but yeah, borrow yourself some sense, please. Anyways, this is my own opinion about the whole topic. Like, yeah, like, that's my own opinion. So guys, I would love to know what you have to say about this. Was I too dramatic, or was I making sense? Or, yeah, I just really want to know what you guys have to say about this. Like, or was the girl very dramatic, or was the girl right? Like, should she have cancelled the engagement because of a 10,000 naira ring? So yeah, what do you guys have to say about this topic? Would you do that? Would you accept a 10,000 naira ring? Because I feel like I will. And if I really don't like the ring, I'll change it. Like, it's not that deep, right? So yeah, tell me what you think about this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I beg, please subscribe to my channel. I'm begging you guys, please help your girl, okay? Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you in my next video. But until then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.